Like many young Filipinos, 34-year-old Genesis Orozco thought about working abroad, especially when the multinational company he used to work for was hit hard by the US recession in 2008. But he ultimately decided to stay, and it's paid off.
The work I have now is it's an IC design. Probably a major reason for why we have that opportunity here in the Philippines is because of that. I think crisis, the global, that especially hit the industries from the developed countries. So now they're more open to the idea of outsourcing.
And so, without having to leave his family behind, Genesis has been able to slowly but surely build what he calls the Filipino dream. He's part of a new generation of young, middle-class Filipino professionals who have the power to purchase and are actually spending. Consumer spending accounts for about 70% of the Philippine economy, and for Filipinos, there's no season like the Christmas season to shop, much like Black Friday in the US. In fact, up until the new year, most malls here in Manila are open till midnight. It's one of the reasons the finance and business communities remain optimistic about the Philippine economy, despite a slower than expected 5.3% growth in the previous quarter.
In the US, the reason why it's not as healthy is because if you have to think about how consumers they spend based on borrowed money. But in the Philippines, consumers don't spend on borrowed money. It's largely hard-earned money and also driven by, well, recently the growth has been driven by OFW remittances, the strength of the BPO sector.
Major conglomerates like Ayala Corporation are clearly benefiting, with businesses in telecommunications, banking, and real estate all expanding rapidly in the last few years. But outside the city's gleaming and towering buildings, slums very much still exist, home to millions of Filipinos who have yet to reap the benefits of the country's recent economic success. Barnaby Lo, CCTV, Manila.